Hello everyone, hello my beautiful people, and today I'm going to create something different, very different for me I would say, and actually it was a request from my dear friend Julie. I think I'm going to dedicate this video to her and for some people who love nude colors but love to be introduced to some hint of other colors. So that's what I'm going to try today. So it's for, you can say, for some mature skin or like skin like me. I'm also mature. I'm turning 44 this year, and I want to show how you can not be afraid of colors and probably go slowly to make yourself comfortable and you know, to be confident what you do, to know what you do. So stay with me. And if you don't know me, my name is Angelica. Like, everything was related to traveling, fashion, skincare, obviously a makeup, colorful makeup with a new touch. I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance. And today we're going to create two looks. One is very neutral with a gold and another was with a hint of green, as you probably see it from far. And I'm going to tell you step by step, and I'm going to use actually 3 palettes in my case, but you can definitely use any palettes you have. Just have some brown, some light brown, some darker gray, some gold, and maybe gray, light silver gray, I would say. Depends, it's up to you. You can play with different colors, with different palettes. Remember, like I almost forgot how many palettes I have. I bring them back and enjoy them more and more. And I also, as I already going to mention, that I really love this palette for people who love neutral colors at Celestial Odyssey. I really recommend it. And if you really think this is too much, it's too expensive, because it's a McGrath, it's not that cheap palette, but compared to this one is cheaper. So you can definitely go with something like this, like BH Cosmetic. Unfortunately, BH Cosmetic changed the quality right now, but we hope it's going to improve. But if you're going to look for some older palette, something like this, like Blue Muffin in my case. There's so many other palettes which actually check my full palette pick review, and I show you pretty much BH Cosmetic, a lot of them which have a great quality, and you can grab one of those palettes. So please stay with me and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's start to create this beautiful look for season is coming and for people who love nude but afraid of colors. So let's start. So this is the second time I'm recording this video. I don't know what's happened with my video. It's just I recorded and then it's kind of disappeared. Something happened with my device. So what you can do for a friend Julie, and also for people who love to do neutral look and want to introduce themselves to the color, and they don't really know how to play with colors. So I'm going to do step by step with you and give you different variation, what you can do, explain you a little bit. And I'm going to use today 3 palettes, as I mentioned before, 2 from McGrath and 1 very affordable BH Cosmetic, which hopefully the good quality will come back. I hope so, because it's very affordable and you can go with this brand if you don't want to break the bank. Let's start. And sorry about my voice. On top of my recording is disappeared. Today my voice is disappeared. We're using 3 palettes, and let's talk about this palette. So this is Divine Rose, and I decided to bring this palette to use nude shades and also some gold, and I'm going to explain how to do it. So if you have this kind of palette, okay, avoid this color and this one, which is actually very beautiful, but this is a special color. It's a duochrome, so we're not going to use it today in this case, because we want to use from any palette different shades, like brown, like gold, so you can easily find it and you can create look with me. If you look at this palette, the darker shades we have is these 2 shades. One of them matte and one of them is metallic. Every time I'm explaining, I'm going to show you the shades. So this is the darkest, this is the metallic one. This one I have a little bit a reflection of, I would say, burgundy reddish, but not too much. It's also kind of on the warm side, and it's a brownish. This one is a very nude also color, matte color, and it's the lightest one. This one also light, but it has a little bit kind of metallic one. So again, I'm going to swatch it for you. So here we go. This is the matte and this is the lightest one. So I would go with this one for the beginning of my eye because this is a pretty light shade. It's going to be not that visible. But what I will do, I will go definitely with this. So this will emphasize my eye. Definitely a beautiful color to do it at the beginning of on the corner of your eye. So the other things, we came to the decision that this is the lightest matte color and this is the better what you can start with. So you will start with the lightest one. Why? Because it's easy to build it up other color and you can see how you're going to go with the shades, and if you like it and you always can darken it up. So that's the reason I go to start with the shade. I grab more fluffy brush and I will concentrate on the where's my eye actually kind of have dividing by two different areas. So I will concentrate is over here. So let me be closer to you so you can see and just try to build this color. Another thing, make sure when you work with your brush, you never go 90 degrees. You always go very light hand and make sure that you spread the color like, think about like a feather. So something like that. And whatever shape you want to create, you have to do it with your hand. So for example, I want to create a round here. So I'm going to go the same way I want to be this shape appeared. And when you want to build the color, so you grab the color a little bit and then you can tap as well. Again, very gently. But in this case, when I'm doing my first layers and it's the lightest one, I will probably will just go back and forth to just build it up that color. So here we go. I build it up already my color and I'm ready to go with a darker shade, and that's what can help me to build it up more and more. So when I go with a darker shade, I really concentrate on this area where I'm holding my brush right now, and I don't really go further. The further I go, the more I will create darker a look. So I want to keep it for some other shades and concentrate more on my corners right now. So for this reason, I'm going to go again, grab some very light but thinner brush, and I will go with a darker shade. This dark shade is very tricky, so you really need to be careful, especially if you know that your palette is very pigmented. So you really have to grab your product very easily, very gently, and sometimes do this motion. So remove extra what it's in your brush. So I'm going to go exactly here where I'm supposed to go and just create that darker shade over there, build it up and mix it up with the shade I have above. So I will go more and just build it up a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can, you see now I have more rounded look kind of thing. So if I want to create more like a cat eye, I just drag that color towards your temple in this kind of degrees. So if you kind of have a line going towards your hairline over here, so that's kind of vision you have to drag that color over there. So, and I'm starting to create a different shape. So there is really not much you can do. The only main things you can do rounded, you can do like a cat eye, or you can place two colors over here and do in the middle color. So basically that's the I create this already two shades and I'm pretty happy with it. So what I will go with this shade. This is metallic one with a brownish tone. So I will grab this color and I will start to go towards my eye more, just to bring a little bit metallic color, a little bit shifting way, because we have a matte here.
and that's how I'll create the first layers, the first kind of accent look, and then I will go work towards my eye further. We will leave this eye for now and we will start with another eye. And what I want to do with another eye, I want to use this palette now and create a little bit different look and explain you more again about the colors as well. If we look for this palette, we have a different colors. We don't need them. We're looking for a gray, brown, and light. If we look, we have very light over here, which is matte. It's a really light shade, basically like your skin, but it will give you a beginning of your kind of a base for your look. And we have this two beautiful brown, and we have this gray. I really want to use gray with brown, and I will start with this shade, which is very light, and I will create a base on my other eye over here, the same way as I did with the other eye. Is just have a different undertone. And when you put it between this kind of where's your eye dividing, when you put it between, it's create this shades, shadow, which give you more shade, more look of the shade. Even if it's very light, it will show there because of that shadow from the eye. So now I build it up a little bit of this color. Now I want to work with this gray color, and I want to put it again right over here. I'm going to switch my brush. I'm going to go for more fluffy one, and I'm going to grab this color, and I will go to the end of my eye like that, and I'm going to build it up again. Now we're going to go for more cold tone, not that warm, because this one is more warm, this is more cool. And again, I'm working towards my eye. Don't worry about this imperfection right now. We just want to build the color, and I was thinking to kind of mix that and warm it up a little bit as well. So I will do it in a second. So what I'm going to do, so I build it up, this color. I think I need a little bit more. And now I will go with this brownish color, which can give me a little bit warm look. And I just place it next to it, like that. So I will grab a little bit of the gray again, and I'm just going to go a little bit above my eye and spread it. So now you see I have already color build it up, but I'm going to come back to fluffy, it's called the color, and I'm just going to buff it up my ends so it can be very flawless. And I think I need to build it up more, this gray, so I'm going to go for a little bit drama, I would say. And again, it depends what occasion you have. If you have like performance or you go out for dinner, you want a little bit darker look, you can actually, even this gray, you can deepen up with a darker shade, and it will create more evening look, or you can create more a daytime look as well. So what I need to do, I need to grab this color, but I have to be very careful because it's pretty pigmented, and I really want to go over here. Why I'm doing that? Because I want to really have a softer transition, and that light color doesn't give me that. It's really different from the other color. Also remember, you always can mix it up the color together. If for example I don't have between lighter, darker than this, and I have this just light, I just mix it up, but you have to be very careful. You can put it on top, or you, so I'm just buffing up and make sure that it's all look good and kind of in harmony. And I'm just going to go with this color. Be careful, it's also quite pigmented. If you, again, your shades are very pigmented, go very slowly and grab as less as possible of your product. So you see I have kind of a spot over here. So what I need to do, I need to buffer up. So ignore this because this is not the end. I'm going to put more color. So we have a warm here kind of a look, and here is more grayish, and that's the whole point for me to show you the different look you can create, and it can be nude be a little bit darker shade and warmer shade and cooler shade. Continue to go with this palette and continue with this eye. I know a little bit jumping back and forth. I want to show you the different stages of the different eye, how they look like this, and then how I build it up. So what I'm going to do, I need to put some color over here, and I want to grab, as you see from this palette, the lightest, not the lightest, the shimmer, which is can stand up. We're not talking about this, and we already used this, and this color, so we use this three. From the shimmers, it stands out this gold, and very gold, like bronze, gold, and very light champagne, I would say. So I have to decide what I'm going to bring it in the middle of my eye. And by looking at these three colors, I'm thinking I need something to emphasize here. It can be this color or this color. So this color can be go in the middle. Of course, you can also, in my case, what I will do, I will go with the gold in the middle as well. That's another actually great emphasis as well. So because I want to create a little bit kind of not that dramatic look, I will go with this color, which is more champagne, and I will place it right here. Basically, I'm working with almost half of my eye, and I'm just building this really color. Press it flat, or you can spray it, or you can use finger, which I really love to do. This is also pretty. So now you can definitely go with the gold, and then you can do the beginning of your eye, this light color, or you can go with this at the beginning and also emphasize. So I think I want to do other way around. I want to emphasize with the gold. So what I will do, I will cover my eye as well with the gold, like I will start from here and go to the end. So I really have to grab this color and really press it, kind of thing, like this. And it's beautiful. So I'm kind of go to the beginning of my eye and kind of go to the edge, to the corner of my eye. And I want to kind of mix with this color, which is very, very light as well, like that. So it's kind of gold, but this one is very light, so it's shifted that way. So this how I will finish this eye, just the top. So let's go to continue this eye, because I'm jumping back and forth. I think it's not that great idea. And we will go to my lower lash, and I will continue with the same color, and it's going to be this color. Be careful, because now it's kind of dangerous zone, because if you're doing a harsh line, it's very difficult to blend it up. So I grab a little bit, I really go with a brush which is kind of thinner one, so you can easily go under your eye and make a line. And I'm just creating this line towards here. So now I'm going to mix this color together. The one is with metallic and the matte, and just continue to do the same thing, just building that color. I really like that how it's turned out. I just don't like how my line is over here so visible. So what I normally do, I blend this line. So I grab the clean brush, and I'm just going to buff this towards up, the same as I was before doing it, and kind of this line is going to disappear. I'm going to grab again that darker shade and just kind of build it up more. Now I want this line stands a little bit more. So what I do, I just mix that color and I'm just going like this. Just a little bit. That's it. So I have my color over here. So what I can do, I can grab metallic one, this one, and continue that color to build it up towards my eye. And then the further I go, the lighter I have to be, because I have to go and mix it up with this light shade. So what I'm going to go, I will come back with this shade, because this is the also light one. So to connect them kind of thing, to not have a harsh transition. So I want to mix them up nicely. So that's what I will do. And then I will grab again this color, mix it up a little bit, and just drag this color a little bit towards my beginning, but very, very light and very, very gentle. So here we go. The more you build under your eyes, the better it is. Don't make it that is very thin. Try to make it thicker line. Why? Because you will open up your eyes better compared to thin line. And you see the difference? This is with line, this is without line. Like a big difference. This eye is obviously much bigger. So we finished with this eye. We're going to another eye, and I'm going to come back to that grayish color. But this time I want to bring some other color which is darker. So I have options. I have this almost dark color, but today I don't want to do that dramatic one. So that can be the option. You can grab the darker color and just go over here. So you will create very drama look. So in my case, I want to do something less drama, and I have these two steel colors, which is darker. This is a very tricky. This is more like a burgundy undertone. So what I've decided to do, I will mix it up, these two colors like that. So it's very warm chocolate with a darker burgundy, and just try to build it up, that color under my eye like that. Okay, and we come back to that brown again and continue build it up, that color. It's nice, it's warm, it's bring this warm. Now I want to come back to this gray one, and I want to still build it up, this color. I feel like this color is not dark enough. So if I feel this way, that my gray color is not dark enough, what I do? I grab my gray and I mix it up a little bit with the black. Just a small tap. So you see what I have right now? I have a darker gray. So remember, you always create your own color. Look how much is darker already. So I wasn't satisfied with my gray. I want to create something darker, and here we go. I have my kind of, I would say, smoky color. And that's perfect for me to have this tone over here. Now I kind of like it more. So that's what I'm saying. You can always go from lighter to darker, but you can't go other way around. So always try to build it up lighter. And then if you don't like, you always can darken it up. So I think it's good enough. I think I build this color. What I don't really like it's the color I build it over here. I need to mix it up more. So I'm going to grab this color again, mix it up a little bit, kind of remove extra, and try to put it together, this color, kind of go between when it was a dividing line, and drag that color towards my eye, close towards my eye, if it makes sense. Now, I want to warm it up, this color, a little bit more, because I don't want really to have a grayish over here. I want to have a completely different color. Because I don't like it, I want to create this look. So I just go ahead and build it up, this color again. So I have a more kind of brown, I would say, warmer look. So I think I like it. So what I need to bring it up right now, and I completely forgot, that's the reason I brought this color. to create other look. And actually this time I want to put it in the middle. If I'm going to open this box today, I'm going to bring this green from this palette, Celestia. I'm going to grab this green, which is beautiful green. So I'm just tapping with my finger over here. For 21, my beautiful 4 actually metallic colors brush, and just spread this color a bit better. Then with my finger, like that, and look at this beautiful color. I mean, amazing. So here we go. Now we have matching with my top green, and it will go beautiful if you have green eyes like my friend, or if you have a blue eyes, you want to bring some blue. Here we go. There is a blue over here. Also, not screaming blue. It's a very, I would say, beautiful, classy, chic blue. So you can also create with blue, or if you have some outfits and you want to bring this color, some other color, you are more welcome to do so. So this is your introduction to color. This is kind of also gold, and this is also green, completely different. Now we continue with this palette with the muffins. As you see, I use these beautiful colors, these 3 shades, and now I have to go with my beginning of my eye, and I want to use the lightest shade. If you still don't think that you have a puffy eye and you don't like how the metallic look, which I think it's metallic normally hide your imperfections, so try. But if you still don't like it, go to the matte, very, very light matte. The one will show in your skin. Like if you put it matte over here and you don't see it, that means it's not light enough for you. So in my case, we have, for example, this white, and we have this gray, which absolutely my favorite. And we have this more cool tone also. So I think all of them will work. It depends on what you're looking for. But today I'm going to go with this beautiful gray. It's absolutely my favorite. I think this palette is amazingly beautiful. The quality is beautiful. Look at this beautiful color. I mean, so, and I'm going with this white silver, I would say. It's not white, it's a silver color, because we have white here as well. And I'm just going to cover this, the end of, and my end, here, I want to go with even lighter. So you have a choice, champagne or white. I will go with the white. So if still you don't like your metallic one, you can go with the matte white as well. Something which can stand out. Sometimes what I do, I just do color here and very plain there. So it's also cool. So just the beginning of my eye, and I just drag this line. I just drag this line down. So now we have here a little bit, I would say not that wow. So I want to emphasize my low. So I'm going to go with this color, which is really burgundy one, and I'm going to go like that. And I want to build it up, this line a little bit thicker. So I'm going to mix it up, these 2 colors, very gently. And I want really to build it up, this line. So now I'm putting the color. Then I'm going to buffer up that color. So it's a little bit different. And I didn't bring the other brush, which is absolutely my favorite one. Oh, actually, it is from BH Cosmetic number 5. So what I'm going to do, I need to mix these colors, kind of put something lighter over here. So what I'm going to go with this champagne one, and I'm just going to kind of blend it up a little bit and buff it up. I need to put a little bit of gray to mix it up, that color. So you see, as soon as I put gray, it's kind of blended together. Do the last things. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this color, again the lightest one, and just buff it up. So you see, kind of seamless. I have a bit imperfection over here. I have to come back and fix that. So what I'm going to do very quickly with you, I can fix it out of camera, but I really want this time you to see every step I do. So I'm going to go again with this lightest color over here. So always buff it up with the lightest color on your top. And we have that color anyway on my top. And I'm just going to buff it up this color. Again, don't take a lot of
Almost done
products.
my look.
I just bring my absolutely favorite setting powder with this beautiful beauty blender sponge, because I feel like I'm all glowing. And this one is from NYX. I don't know if they have it still, the banana one. One of the affordable highlighters which I like it from Maybelline, it's called Master Chrome by Facestudio, metallic highlighters, and the color is 100. It's called Molten Gold. So over here, I really like it, so I'm going to use it today. So let me put it. Can you see it? And also what I like to do, but I normally don't do it, but I think it's nice to do it, it's to use it over here. Brush like this. So you can see how I glow now. And also I like to put it above and right here, just a little bit, and that's it. So really recommend it, very affordable if you don't want to spend too much money for highlights. I actually kind of forgot about that highlights. As I told you, I have a lot, so I have to use it. So I really did extra, but it's up to you. You can definitely go with something more subtle colors, like for example you can bring here the just a light white one, or you can use the gold, the same as here. I don't have something like that, that's why I just did the yellow one. And here I did the green one. Also you can bring metallic green, or you can leave it as it is, or you can do white, it's optional. And if you want something more drama, you just put fake eyelashes, which I don't like it, but if you go for performance, definitely can do it. Also you can use, instead of gray, more darker, more like a close to the black color as well. And I think that's it. Also I will mention what I use on my lips. I use Colorpop Bubble color, this beautiful kind of rosy brown liner, very beautiful, very easy to apply. It's kind of buttery and I absolutely like it. Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss called Caramel color, and it smells like a caramel. Oh, smell like caramel. Okay, let's read it more. So it says like really caramel, a really caramel color, also very comfortable on your lips, buttery. It's not like it's gloss, but it's not transparent gloss. It's a really fully covered gloss. I would say like your lipstick, buttery lipstick, but it's a gloss. I think that's it. Hopefully I recorded this time. I hope you enjoy and it was useful for you, my step-by-step introduction and trying to explain how to play with your palette, how to not be lost with all these colors, how to choose, how to build. I hope it was useful. I hope it was useful for my friend Julie and the other people who just start to introduction to makeup, start to do makeup, and introduction also to the colors. I hope you like it. So we have two looks. One is more warm look and another one more cool. It depends It depends how you feel, it depends where you go, it depends what you wear, it depends what your eyes color. It's all up to you. As I said, you need to like what you see in your reflection, and this is the most important thing, more important than anything else. I hope you enjoy, and remember, I'm doing this for free. I'm not getting anything. The only what I get is share with you my love to skincare, makeup, and traveling as well. This is what I'm include in my channel, if you notice, and the only you inspired me to create more videos, to create more looks. I hope I have an audience to share with. This is the basically my goal, to have people who really enjoy watching me and what I do. So I think that's it for today. Thank you very much again for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy and will continue my journey. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Пока-пока. And have a wonderful and beautiful day. Depends where you are.